Hi, I'm Coach Sherman Nelson, one of the national team coaches with USA Taekwondo, and I want to welcome you to this year's edition of Coach's Corner. One of the things that we're very excited about this year is our Cadet World Championship team. The WTF will host the very first Cadet World Championships in Baku, Azerbaijan this summer, and we're very excited to send 20 of our very best and brightest athletes to compete with a chance to bring home the gold. Another thing that we're excited about is the Grand Prix series. This year's Grand Prix series kicks off with 3 events and culminates in a Grand Prix final this December. We have 10 athletes qualified in the United States, and as you know, all roads lead to Rio in 2016. Go Team USA. As we prepare for this year's competition season, one of the things that we're forced to do is shift our paradigm. In the past, we've traditionally relied on rear leg roundhouse kick and just a dynamic style of fighting. But with the advent of the dado scoring system and the electronic body protector, we're forced to kind of dance between the static fighting style and a dynamic style. A dynamic style, as you know, is based on footwork and movement and traps, athleticism, being able to kick from varying angles and degrees, while the static fighting style is a little more lead leg driven. So the front leg is brought up to cut or to do a front leg roundhouse kick, and the subsequent scoring techniques are derived from that front leg technique. So we have found now Paige McPherson is a perfect example of a static fighter. She's an Olympic bronze medalist, she's a phenomenal athlete and a phenomenal person. But she primarily relies on her front leg to set up her scoring techniques. Our junior world champion, Brandon Ivy, is a great example of a dynamic fighter because he uses traps and footworks, he spins in both directions, he's a lot more athletic in his endeavors. So what we're finding is that the athletes to have greater success have to be a little bit of both. They have to be the best of both worlds. It's going to take a dynamic, static practitioner to have the best chance to win. You have to be able to use the front leg with the cut kick because the cut kick is principal in this scoring era, but you also have to be a dynamic fighter who can use traps, who can use footwork, and your athleticism has to be up to par. Again, I'm Coach Sherman Nelson. I hope that you will enjoy this year's competition season. And again, thank you for joining us in the Coach's Corner.